Shalawam. I'm your brother Jeremiah from the branch of GMS, South Carolina Midlands. Before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham or Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. And Shalawam unto you, hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalawam. Just a quick lesson through the spirit and the power of Yahawashi, pertaining unto how Yahawashi is hearing the cry of the hopeful elect, the cry of the nation of Israel, which is through the hopeful elect here in this time. And, when the Lord hears our cry, the Lord is going to bring about a deliverance, just as he did in, ancient Egypt. And matter of fact, let me read this real quick. This is Exodus chapter 2, and I'll get straight to the point in verse 23. It says, "And it came to pass in the process of time that the king of Egypt died, and the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage, and they cried, and their cry came up unto the Most High Yahawah by reason of the bondage." So you see, we was under captivity in ancient Egypt, and we was sighing, and we cried unto our power. All right, and here in this spiritual Egypt, pursuing back to Revelation 11 and 8, this place America is known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. Same here today. The hopeful elect, during this time, out of the house of Israel, is sighing and crying unto their power. All right, and just finishing it out, Exodus 2 and 24. "And the Most High Yahawah heard their groaning, and the Most High Yahawah remembered his covenant with Abraham, with Isaac, and with Jacob." So you see, with that sighing and that crying unto Yahawashi, it brought our power into remembrance, into the covenant, the promise that he made with us as a people. All right, and the Lord is hearing us once more, and he's remembering his covenant with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and we being the descendants of our forefathers, being the Israelites, man. All right, but verse 25, finishing it out. "And the Most High Yahawah looked upon the children of Israel, and the Most High Yahawah had respect unto them." So you see, the Lord, he's hearing us, all right, he's remembering us, and he's acknowledging us, man. All right, and only here in this time is he acknowledging the hopeful elect, man. All right, because they are the only ones who are sighing and crying to their power, man. All right, 2/3, they're very comfortable here. And in the time of trouble, when Jacob's trouble comes upon the planet Earth, they're going to attempt to cry, all right, call upon the name of Yahawashi, but simply put, the Lord is not hearing their cry nor their prayer, man. All right, but this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9 and verse 24, showing you that the hopeful elect is crying out, man. This is Ezekiel 9 and 4. It says, "And the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem." All right, and Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Speaking about the house of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians of today. All right, you are the house of Israel. And this is Yahawashi telling an angel, all right, with a writer's inkhorn, to go through the midst of Jerusalem. And it reads on, "And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." So now this particular mark here in Ezekiel 9 and 4 is a spiritual mark, in which Yahawashi is setting upon the hopeful elect. All right, and that word mark, it goes into the Paleo Hebrew word Yahawah, all right, or in the blue letter Tawab, okay, and it stands for exemption from judgment, the mark of exemption from judgment. All right, and that's going to go upon the men that are sighing and crying, man. All right, we're sighing and crying unto our power to bring us a deliverance, all right, out of this spiritual Egypt, man. Okay, and only the hopeful elect is doing so. All right, so verse 5, I'll go ahead and finish this out. Verse 5, Ezekiel 9 and 5. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the midst of the city, and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Now this is a commandment given unto the other angels that had slaughtering weapons in their hands. Okay, and these angels have a particular task. All right, to go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Israel, and smite, and let not thy eyes spare, neither have ye pity. These angels are not going to have no mercy upon 2/3 of the house of Israel when the Lord's wrath come down here on the planet Earth, man. All right, these angels are going to have a task to judge and to kill 2/3, and they're going to do so with no mercy, man. All right, but verse 6, it says, slay utterly old and young, both maids, which maids is a young woman, and little children, and women. So it mentioned women twice, which showing you that the multitude, the majority of 2/3 are women. All right, but nonetheless it says, and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, that Yahawah, that exemption from judgment, you hopeful elect. It says, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house. Yeah, the judgment is going to start at the house of the Most High, pursuing back to 1 Peter's 4 and 17, man. Okay, so showing you that, the hopeful elect are sighing and crying here in this time now for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. So out of the house of Israel, the hopeful elect, hearing this deliverance to come, is the only ones that's going to be saved, man. All right, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and continue on in the lesson. Try to hit all these precepts. It seems like when you're doing a lesson, like, I'm doing this on my lunch break. It seems like when you're doing a lesson or either reading the scriptures, time just goes by very quickly. Okay, very, very quickly. But nonetheless, let's try to finish this out and hit all the precepts that I have written down, or whether that comes into mind. All right, but Psalms 34 and 17, it says, the righteous cry. Who are the righteous, man? All right, all of Israel ain't righteous here in this time now. All right, the only ones who are righteous is the 144,000. All right, and the great multitude, man. All right, the hopeful elect. All right, so it says the righteous cry, and we read about it in Ezekiel 9 and 4, man. Okay, they're sighing and crying for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, and that's here in this time now, man. It says the righteous cry, and the Lord Yahawashi heareth. It said he heareth, man. Showing you that the Lord is hearing the cry of Israel through the hopeful elect, man. All right, just as he heard our cry in ancient Egypt, man. Okay, and it says, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Yeah, in the times of troubles that we go through, in our personal lives, even the time of trouble that's coming, in the time of Jacob's trouble, the Lord is going to hear us, man, and he's going to deliver us, man. All right, it says, verse 18, the Lord Yahawashi is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. Yeah, to be in a contrite spirit, is to be in a repentative state, man. All right, we're the ones who repent into our power, all right, and amending our ways and following his commands, man. All right, so that's dealing with you hopeful elect, man. They say he saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. All right, so the Lord is going to save you, man, the hopeful elect. It says, verse 19, many are the afflictions of the righteous. Yeah, you're going through your hell. You're catching hell on the daily, because what? The Lord is trying you, man. He's proving you. Okay? And furthermore, the scriptures tell us in Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 2 and 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, man. Look at all the hell that Yahawashi caught, for being the light of the world, man. All right. And look at all the hell that the disciples, later named apostles, caught, all right, for following after Yahawashi, man. Okay. Hey, we're going to catch that same hell. We're going to go through many afflictions here in this time, man. All right. In the book of Acts 14 and 22, Acts 14 and 22, it says, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom, man. All right. But reading on, it says, but the Lord Yahawashi, I'm going to read that over. Psalms 34 and 19. It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahawashi delivereth him out of them all. So you see, the Lord delivers you out of all your situations, man, all your afflictions. Okay. And the Lord is going to deliver us here in the times to come. The persecution, all right, the demonization, all right, to where this devil, hey, he's going to try to literally put you to death, man. He's going to come after you just as ancient Pharaoh, man, all right, which the modern day Pharaoh is Esau, Edom, man, the so-called white man, all right. So now let's go to, how great this deliverance is going to be. All right, so we went through that. We're crying unto our power. The hopeful elect is crying unto our power, and it's going to bring about a deliverance, man. And this deliverance, all right, here in this spiritual Egypt, is going to overshadow, okay, the deliverance in ancient Egypt, man. Okay, so let's read that, because the scriptures say so. This is Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahawashi, that it shall no more be said, the Lord Yahawashi liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. And this is pertaining to, that deliverance in which we were delivered out of ancient Egypt. And it was a mighty and a great deliverance that the Lord did for the children of Israel, man. Okay, by using his servants Moses and Aaron. Okay, it was great to split the Red Sea, that we could walk on dry ground, man. And when the Egyptians came after us and we got on the other side, he closed back up the sea. And that's literal history, man. All right, that Esau, being a carnal man, he's went down to the bottom of the sea and found chariot wheels, all right, and remnants or evidence of that account, man. All right, but nonetheless, we're reading about the deliverance that's about to come here in this spiritual Egypt. Jeremiah 16 and 15. But the Lord Yahawashi liveth, that brought up the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native, and Seminole Indians of today, starting with you hopeful elect, man. It says, but the Lord Yahawashi liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north. The land of the north is consisting of Babylon the Great, being America, man. Okay, this spiritual Egypt. It says, and from all the lands whither he have driven them. Yeah, you got brothers scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, man. All right, and those brothers and those sisters are going to be delivered from those said lands that the Lord has scattered us via the curses, man. Read Deuteronomy 28:64. Read Deuteronomy 28:68, man. Okay, but it says, and from all the lands whither he have driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers. All right, and so you see, it's going to take the Lord to come and deliver us, man, and actually set us back in the land that was promised unto our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, but that's pretty much all I got on it. I just wanted to show you that the Lord heard our cry back then, that the children of Israel, and the Lord is hearing the cry of Israel once more through the hopeful elect, man. All right, so I pray and hope that this is edifying through the Spirit. And with that, Shalawam.